Hey friends, this is Laura and I'm back with another video. First one of 2026. Um, I'm proud of myself. I guess I can say that. I know it's been a while, but I've just been taking care of the family, working, and honestly at this point just trying to survive. But I wanted to come on because I've been seeing a lot of journal ecosystem videos, and honestly, excuse the noise between the cars and my kid watching TV and my mom talking on the phone. You may hear a little bit of background noise. Just if you could just ignore it. But I kind of ended up with a journal ecosystem myself. So I just wanted to come on and show you guys my current journals and planners of 2026, and also to do a flip through a couple of those journals as well. So let's just go ahead and get started for time's sake, because this may be a long video. Hopefully it won't, and hopefully I'll be in frame, hopefully. So the first one I have is this, and I think you guys seen this one before. I got this notebook. It's a pocket notebook from Walmart. It's Pen and Gear, I think that's what it is. Yeah, Pen and Gear, and it's got a pocket in the back. I had it before and was using it as a daily to-do list. So I actually ended up tearing out those pages and then I covered it with some washi tape, because I've really been interested in doing a pocket traveler's notebook for on the go for myself, but I don't want to pay even, let's say, $25 for one, and I don't use it. So I tore those the used papers out to use this as a on-the-go list grabber, idea grabber, anything pretty much. And then I can just take that, digest it, and be able to take it back to my larger journals. So that's the first one. And again, like I said, I haven't started using this one because I literally just decided to test this out before I invested money into a traveler's notebook. So we have that one. Then we have my traveler's notebook, which is here. And yeah, she's all scuffed up, but I think I got her for like 20 bucks on Amazon a couple of years ago. So I have a couple of notebooks in here. Let me stand up so I can make sure I'm in frame. Okay. So here I don't really have anything except for some pictures of my kids that I put in this little thing here. And then I do have a sticky note. I'm gonna apologize and take that out. And then my first notebook here is, what is this, my planner? Yes, so this one's my planner. So I'll just put some washi tape on the inside. I did January monthly and making sure I'm in frame, sorry. January monthly, and then I did like a weekly. And I've only been in this for about maybe 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I've been in this for 4 weeks. This is my 4th week. So, and I did not do a February monthly. I just completely forgot about it. Again, my kid, sorry. Just ignore him. But I'm going to keep it going. So far, I like this particular layout here. So I probably will keep going with that. But I do plan on putting a March monthly in here. Then this is the back side of the little pocket thingy. We had a popcorn day at work. And I plan on putting that in my personal journal, just as some like ephemera, if you want to call it. And then this one here is my my memory keeping journal. So actually what I decided to do is, I normally do somewhat of a memory keeping journaling in my personal journal, but my personal journal is my personal journal. Even though I may write about those things, I also write about my feelings, my thoughts, and they're pretty much unfiltered. So with that being said, the dilemma I found myself in is that I would document something, and then my children, especially my girls, they would say, oh, well, we would like to see those pictures again. We would like to see what you wrote for, someone's birthday or something that we did, some event that happened, but it was mixed in with my honest emotions, and I wasn't comfortable sharing those with my children. So what I decided to do going forward is to keep a memory keeping journal, so that way I can document like the life events, the things that we do, things that I feel like the kids may want to read up on in a couple years, or even, in a couple of months. And I still write about those things, but I don't write my emotions in it as to where they would, I would be scared for them to read it. Are my emotions in it? Absolutely. They are. So far, it's been positive things. Of course, I'm not going to just document just the positive things. But I feel like this will be a lot more filtered. This is something that they would be able to come back and actually see as well. So far I don't have that much in here because, again, we're kind of boring people. We stay at home. So I put on this one, this was January 17th and 18th of 2026. That was just like a weekend of like testing food out. So I made my first pan of cornbread here. My daughter had a recipe to make fried wontons, so we made those. And then we made these like chicken and cheese empanada things. So it was just like a weekend of trying different things out. The following weekend we had a ice storm. I know it looks like snow, but it was ice. It did snow for about maybe an hour and a half, but what we got was ice, and I actually ended up having to work from home during that time. Then here was a coworker's birthday, and so I decorated her desk and talked a little bit about her birthday. She's the newest person on our team, and when I say newest, she's been there for almost 2 years, but she's the newest person on our team, and me and her just have like a really good connection, so I wanted to document that. And then here, the following weekend, which was really crazy because, so we had an ice storm this weekend. Her birthday was on the 28th, and then on the 31st, the very next weekend after the ice storm, we had a snowstorm. We got like, I think it was like 8, maybe 9 inches of snow. I don't know if you can really see this right here, but this is my youngest daughter. She was so upset because every time she went out to try to make a snowball, it would just get stuck to her gloves. And then this was her like in the snow when it was still snowing anyways, trying to make a snowball. And we ended up waiting until after the snow stopped. And then I actually put Ziploc bags on her gloves over her hands, so that way she could be able to make the snowball. And of course, plenty of pages left, but I think I'm just going to keep this going so far. I do have another 2 pages to add. I just haven't done so yet. And then here I do have like a little file folder thingy, and I just have this where my daughter had, she erased the eyes, as you can see, but she was attempting to be part of a bookmark challenge at the library, the local library. Then this notebook here is more like my tracking / commonplace. And I say this because I recently got into crocheting, and there's a couple of other things that I want to learn to do and just learn more about this year. So I have a feeling that I'm going to end up putting that here because I'm just going to have a whole bunch of pages left. But so far what I have is my book log. I need to add 2 more books here, but I just haven't done so yet. I have my shows and movies log. I'm putting a check beside the ones that I watched already. I have watched it. I just haven't put a check there because I currently don't have my purple pen close to me. And then I have games. So here what I'm doing is I'm making a list of games. All of these right now are owned. These are games that I recently, well, not recently, but within the last maybe 6 to 8 months brought and have not been able to play. Now, Date Everything, I got it on PS5, which was really crazy. I got it on Black Friday, and I wanted to get it on Nintendo, to be honest with you. But the Nintendo Switch version was like $39.99, and then the PlayStation 5 version was like on sale for $20. So I got the PlayStation version. I have not started Cult of the Lamb. We are playing the first game of Ace Attorney, but this is like the second version of it, and I have not started it yet because I think we have 2 cases left on that. Me and my daughter are playing through that one together. And the Tiny Library, I purchased it like, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks after it was out, played it for 10 minutes and didn't pick it up again, but I would like to finish it. It seems like a really pretty cool game. And then here, whatever else I need to track, or again, probably more commonplace, I'll probably put here. So that is that one. All right. Next, I have, where is it at? Sorry about the shaking. So sorry. This is my media journal. I know it doesn't say media journal on it, but it's my media journal. I plan on covering the, I don't know if I want to cover, if I just want to do a sticker collage. I'll figure out something. But as of right now, it's my current media journal. Right now in here, I only have movies and TV shows that I've watched. I'm thinking about adding games, especially as it is getting full. And I have about 4 more shows I need to add in here that I haven't added yet, but I have printed out the pictures. So I'm thinking about adding games in here as well. If I add games and just call it like an all over media, then I'll probably, of course, have to start a new book anyways. So I'm sorry, my son is throwing me off because he is squealing. I'm so sorry. I did decorate the first page to say media journal. I'm not sure if I will do anything here. And then I just basically print out either at work or at the library just some images from the shows that I've watched. This one was Romance of a Twin Flower. This was one of the first K-dramas, or yeah, this was like one of the first, it might have been a Chinese drama. It was one of the first ones I've ever watched, and I really, really liked it. So this is the one that led me down the rabbit hole. And I think I watched this on Netflix, I think. No, it was Amazon. It was Prime Video. So if anybody is into anything like that, I recommend this one. It was really, really good. This young gentleman right here was my favorite character. Then the next one I watched was Fake Princess, because again, it took me down the rabbit hole. This one was really good too. I think this one was a little bit more funny than the other one, but it was good as well. Then I watched this one here. I don't know how I ended up watching this one. I think my daughter said something about this one. Her and her friend was watching it maybe, and I decided to watch it, and it was okay. It was a little bit of drama, you know. Little cat claws coming out. They're super young though, so I mean I kind of expected it. Squid Game 3. I did watch 1 and 2, and then of course I watched 3. But I wasn't doing like the whole media journal thing then, so I don't have anything of the past seasons. And even though this is from Squid Game 3, I do talk about the other seasons as well in my journaling. Then I watched My Love Story, and I thought that I wouldn't like this one, but it was really, really cute. It was just one of those that kind of like uplift your spirits or whatever. Now, grant you, this is not the type of anime that I watch all the time. It's definitely not, but this was just, it was really cute. And it's short, so it's like, it's one of those where you can get through depending on your life. I think I got through it in like 2 days, so it really wasn't bad. Then I watched Wednesday. Again, these pictures are from the newest season, but in my journaling, I did write about the previous season as well. Looking forward to the next season that is coming out as well. This one was pretty good. I'm ready for the to see how the story continues to unfold. Now this one, I absolutely love this one, Alice in Borderland, and it looks like there might be another season. Sorry for the yelling. But this one was really, really good. I remember when I first watched it, it was really good, and then I literally got done like maybe 2 days before my Netflix subscription was about to run out, and then they announced that there was going to be another one that was like the following month, but my subscription was up at the end of the month anyway, so I was like, okay, Netflix, you have my money this month. So we have From Me to You. This one is the real life, but I don't know if the anime was first and then the real life version came, or if the real life version was first and then the anime came. I want to say the anime was first. I'm not entirely sure. If anybody has watched this, please in the comments let me know. I think I did look it up at one time, but I didn't document it here which one came first. But this one was really cute too. Everyone's scared of her just because of her demeanor. She's very quiet, and apparently she reminds them of this like legendary like evil spirit. So people tend to stay away from her. But this guy doesn't, of course, and then she makes friends. So it's kind of cute. Oh, and Alchemy of Souls. Now this one was really good as well. I've watched, I don't know her name, it's in here somewhere, but I've watched 2 other dramas with her in it, and she's just absolutely great. But this one was really, really good, and I was really sad that it ended. There were some pain points in it, especially when they used a different character as her. I didn't really like that too much, but overall it was pretty good. I did watch XO Kitty, and I watched the 2nd season as well. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I documented it because I watched it, but there were some things that to me were really cringe. But then again, here I am in my late 30s, and we're talking about high school students possible, or college. It might be in college, I can't remember. But their characters are super young, so that could just be me. Maybe it's just too cringe for me. I think there is another season. Will I probably watch it? I probably will, just to round it out and say I watched the entire thing. So, The Equalizer. So this is the show with Queen Latifah, and I've watched all of the movies. The movies were great, and I didn't think I would like this one because I normally don't watch shows like this, but my mom was watching it on I think it was Tubi. I think that's where it was. Yeah, because that's why I ended up watching it, was Tubi. She was watching it on Tubi, and they had like all 4 seasons that was released at that time anyways. And she was like in the middle of season 3, and I was like, hey, this is kind of good. But of course it didn't make sense to me because I didn't know what was going on. So I started watching it myself, really enjoyed it. It left off like there was going to be another season. I haven't seen that, but I'm hoping that they're going to get back to it soon. We shall see. Here I watched, sorry. Hey son. Hey Papa. What you doing? You want to show your truck? You want to show everybody your truck? No? No? So here I had, touch that. Here we go. I don't know how to pronounce that, but When They Cry, my daughter got me into this one because she watched it and she said that she liked it. I didn't know what it was. It's supposed to be scary because like somebody dies every episode. So they're like friends, but there's like this, it's like a curse that comes upon them, and then they end up killing a lot of people. Hold on. But it's really crazy because they end up killing one another. Like this curse takes them over, and then they start thinking things that are not actually there, and so they end up killing one another. And where is she at? I didn't put her on here. This little girl right here, she like, it's a time loop. So she dies and she comes back. She dies and she comes back. She dies and she comes back. So she's trying to get out of the loop. I can't remember how many years she's been in the loop, but it's a lot of years she's been in the loop. And if she doesn't die, then it looks like they can proceed with life. But if she dies, then the loop starts again. So it's like maybe 2 seasons, maybe 3. Stranger Things 5. Again, I talk about all 5 seasons because this was the final season. It was pretty good. And the thing is that honestly, a lot of things that came to light, I already kind of thought they were going to come to light. So that was kind of cool that, I was thinking right along with it. And that's it from here. But I've got to add, I think, 2 Netflix movies and then 1 Netflix K-drama. I think those are the ones that I need to add. So I'll just continue to go here. Oh, this way. But that's what I have. Here, you want to show your truck? See? So everybody see I got a truck. Here, baby. Hey, Papa. And he's off. He'll be back. All right, and then the last one that I have is my current personal journal, which is this one. It's the Danique journal. Yeah. What else you got? You got Mr. Shark? Mr. Shark too? Yeah. Mr. Shark? There you go. All right, go ahead, Papa. So let me let's go back a little bit. There we go. Sorry about the squeaking of my chair. I think I need some oil on my chair. But this is a Danique journal, and I can't remember if it's recycled paper. It may be, but I'm not entirely sure. So, I think this one I haven't decorated the front. Let's double check. Yeah, I haven't decorated at the front or put any information in. You guys already know that I don't like how the first page does, so I glued the two first pages together. But we will do a quick flip through of this one. I'm almost halfway through this one, but not completely. And I started this one on December 20th. So I literally started this right before Christmas, pretty much. I was really heavy on some of the printouts here because I was also working on my other December daily. This is right here. I'm not completely done with that either, but I think I only have like 2 days left to document. So it'll be done this weekend. But between documenting there and then having my personal thoughts here, yeah. And pretty much all these images I got from Pinterest. Yes, Pinterest. Same as these, I got these from Pinterest as well. And she was just so cute. And honestly, there's not really much to see except for the images and the washi tape and some of the stickers. And I say this because I normally write. Writing is, when I journal, I write. That's normally what I do, is I write. So I believe these stickers came from Temu. Another printout. And then here I actually added in this journal as well, just because I really did like the show. Now I will admit on this one, on the ending for this, again, remember these are young people, so the ending is very childish. It's very, very childish, but the show was okay. And then this is the girl that I was talking about. She's the one that's in the time loop. Some cat stickers that I got from Five Below, I think. These are more Temu stickers. This came from a sticker book I got from Amazon, I think it was. And I got a raise that day. It was merit time, and I got a bigger raise than what I thought that I was going to get. So I got this from a magazine that I got from sorry about that. I got this from a magazine that I got from the used bookstore. A couple of stickers here. And then, where did I get these from? I think it was a Hobby Lobby sticker book. Another little printout. And I think this was yesterday, so this is current. Yeah, so I did go ahead and lay some stickers and stuff down for a couple of pages after this. So, and that's almost halfway. I don't know if you can see that. It's almost halfway, but it's not completely there. So that is my personal journal as well. I just wanted to come on and say, show you my ecosystem. So I want to say thank you for watching and see you in the next video.